Hiya, girls. My name's Larry. Larry Laffer?
Laffer? Oh, that's a funny little old name.
I'll bet you're a funny little old fella, too.
Well, gee, I guess so. Say, don't I know you?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, you're famous, aren't you?
We're the Juggs.
My name's Naomi. And this here's my daughter. Why don't you?
So, you ever heard our records, Larry?
So, why are a couple of famous singers like you taking a cruise?
Well, to be honest, Larry, fame can be a curse as well as a blessing. All that touring was just wearing us out.
Not to mention the fact that we can't show our faces in public again until the heat's off.
Why don't you hush your mouth?
Now, let's see, I've kind of forgotten. Which of you is the mother and which is the daughter?
Oh, shucks, Larry. Ain't you the little flatterer? I'm Why Don't You's mama, don't you know? Of course, we are dang near the same age. I had her on my first ovulation.
Heck yeah, I'm 19, and Mama's been 29 for at least 5 years.
Why don't you? You are not funny.
I notice you both have really large, hairstyles.
Yeah, you like them?
Well, they're sure, big. How do you get them that way?
Now, Larry, that's a little old showbiz secret.
To get it really big, I like to hang upside down.
Why don't you stop?
And to keep the hairspray from sticking to your outfit, you just about gotta be buck naked.
That's about enough, why don't you?
That's actually too much, but, thanks for sharing.
Anytime.
So, what kind of music do you sing?
Both kinds. Country and western.
Ass-kicking country western.
Why don't ya? We don't use that kind of language no more.
Sorry, Mama. Butt kicking.
Now, see? Was that so hard? You probably know our big hit. Big hair and tangled limbs.
Well, it doesn't ring a bell.
What about I got my panties round my ankles and pain round my heart? You know that one, don't you?
Sure sounds like a Grammy winner.
Oh, hon, it is. It is. When we finish that, there ain't a dry eye in the house.
So just what kind of music do you listen to anyway?
Disco. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. You know, some folks say it's coming back.
Well, I don't.
But, see, I say it never left.
You are a funny little fella.
Hi, my name's Bill Gates.
Couldn't be. You're too geeky.
Slam dunk score.
You two must be performing here on the cruise.
We weren't gonna at first.
See, we're on vacation, don't you know?
Yeah, we was just wanting a break.
From the pressures of fame.
But our manager insists we keep our act tight. So we decided to do one special show.
For the fans, don't you know?
God love 'em.
What do you mean, till the heat's off?
Oh, there was an unpleasant little incident about a month ago. We was doing a benefit at a maximum security women's correctional facility.
We was trying to give our poor sisters a chance to forget their troubles.
It's always for the fans, don't you know?
That, and our manager said it'd be a cheap way to shoot our new cable special, Caged Heat, Jugs Behind Bars.
Why don't you? Who's telling the story anyway? Anyway, turns out that day we had a little trouble of fitting into our spandex costumes.
See, Mama'd been hitting them tour bus donuts again.
Why don't you shush? Anyhow, you know, the show must go on. So I just had one of our roadies spray us down with some silicone lubricant.
And we just slid right in.
Well, now, there's an interesting image.
Anyhow, we had no idea those hot stage lights would trigger a chemical reaction between the spandex and that silicone lubricant.
Woo-wee! That was something.
It did cause a commotion.
Oh, yeah.
So, what happened?
It's all kind of just a blur now.
Let's just say after that, everywhere we went, we was accosted by tabloid photographers.
We was mobbed.
And once they aired that videotape on A Nashville Affair, well, we just had to lay low for a while.
So here we are, just soaking up some rays and a kicking bath.
Do you have any recordings I could listen to?
You know, I'd love to give you an autographed copy of our latest CD, this Juggs for you. But we left for this cruise in such a hurry, we only had time to grab a few lacy nothings off in the bus.
Oh, that's okay. I far prefer the superior fidelity of 8-track.
Say, you are a funny little feller.
So why do you wear spandex outfits if it caused you so much grief?
For the fans, don't you know?
Yep, it's always for the fans. And because its mild corseting action keeps Mama out of them full-figured sizes.
Why don't you? That'll be enough.
I was wondering, how'd you get them so big?
They are something, ain't they?
Now, why don't ya? Modesty, honey child.
Modesty? I don't see why. I mean, those are the biggest, the best.
Now, Larry, lots of women in our work cabin this big. In fact, some are even bigger.
Is that possible? I mean, how do they stand up?
Why, hairspray, darling.
What?
Yeah, Mama and me is real proud of our bouffants.
Yeah. Your hair is great, too. Have you girls ever, considered, how do I say this?
You go on ahead, Larry. You ain't gonna shock us.
Well, have you ever thought about, a threesome?
Oh, we considered it. We thought it might spice things up a little, don't you know?
Really? Wow!
Yeah, the road gets lonely with just Mama and me.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But we finally decided another band member wouldn't really work out.
Oh. Well, it's been nice chatting with you.
Be sure you catch our show in the lounge tonight.
Y'all come back now, here?
Paging Mr. Martino. Mr. Mark Martino. White courtesy phone, please.
This ice sculpture of Captain Thigh as a mermaid is incredibly detailed, right down to her drippings.
Oh. My tongue is stuck. Ow! Ow! Oh, that wasn't worth it.
A large container of bean dip graces the buffet table.
Whoa! Bean dip?
And it's all you can eat.
I love bean dip.
Just because it's all you can eat doesn't mean you're obligated to make yourself sick.
Why not? I don't think anyone will even notice that wee little laddie. Wow, that bean dip is really effective.
Green has always been your least favorite color of meatloaf.
Oh my God!
No, Larry, it's not what you think. Those are slender mushrooms imported directly from the Klahani mushroom cellars of Issaquah, Washington.
Oh, good. I was afraid they were turnips.
Ah, lima bean, curd, sauce, paste.
Yeah, baby!
The PMS Bouncy is pleased to offer fresh salad every day, even when they're at sea.
Oh, how do they do that?
Simple. They get the greens by snipping the sheep topiary on the top deck.
Oh, Greek salad.
You've never tasted a cranberry banana squash couscous you didn't like.
I've never tasted any.
And that's the way it's going to stay. Just what you've been waiting for. Broccoli yogurt with tripe on the bottom. New from those fine people who bring you Spork.
Duh. I'll keep on waiting.